later at the end of our discussion, or my discussion rather, magpe-present na yung mga groups, okay? You have to present your examples of the assigned varieties of the English language to your group, okay? I'm very much looking forward to that. Okay. Did you had fun while doing that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yung iba lang. Ano yung na-assign sa inyo, Emil?
Jamaican Pro eh. Ano yun?
Patwa.
Patwa pala.
Yeah, Jamaican patois. Ah, okay. Medyo mahirap, no? Dun sa mga na-assign with a bit of African English combination, no? Medyo mahirap because very slang, very rock and roll, yung ganun. For the rest, no, I'm looking forward also for the Singlish and then Chinglish, yung mga yan, yeah. Because I myself have been exposed to Singaporean English. Kaya let's see, no, if I can understand some of your, if I can understand your presentation later on. Okay. For a moment lang, no? Isang malakas na ano. And then let's start. Okay. So, we all know that English is the universal language, right? So, we all know that. So, mga hindi nakakaalam, ewan ko na lang. So, it's a universal language. Ang sabi nga ni Ursula, we live in a world where English crosses national boundaries and migration brings people together from different linguistic and cultural backgrounds. Ito na nandiyan na yung globalization nga, di ba? We're moving from one place to another, and with moving, syempre, we have to communicate with those people in those foreign land, di ba? For example, yun nga, we're in a foreign land. We don't ask them, do you speak Tagalog or do you speak Filipino? Diba? We don't ask them that, but rather we ask them, do you speak English? Right? Because we have to find that common medium of communication for us to be able to communicate with them, no? And understand each other. So English, that's why we asked, do you speak English? So with that English language is, no, the largest language in the world. It's the largest language in the world if you count both native and non-native speakers. Okay? Again, may I remind everybody, same process ulit tayo, ha? Please listen carefully in our discussion because most concepts are also not included in the PowerPoint, no? Keywords lang tayo sa PowerPoint, but the rest, I am explaining them to you. So, please listen carefully. Yun nga, ang sinabi ko, English is the largest language in the world, counting together yung native and non-native speakers. Work those pens, ha? You can write that as well. So, before we go to that slide, what happens now, no? What happens now, guys, if you think that most of the population in the world are using English, no? It's being spoken by so many people. These people have different linguistic and cultural backgrounds, meaning they have their own native language as well. No? What happens? What happens to the language that they are? What happens to English if they try to speak it? Diba? Nagkakaroon na ng what we call variety. Nagkakaroon na ng variety of English because it's getting influenced now by their own native language. No, there is an influence now with the usage of English. Okay, and speaking of variety, eto na. The oldest variety of English is which one? Is ayan, it's already there. Ayan, minsan-minsan lang maglagay si ma'am ng definition sa PowerPoint. Okay. It's the British English. Okay, British English is the oldest variety of English, and it is spoken obviously in UK or Britain, di ba? Excuse me, wait lang. Ah, grabe. Okay. So, American English naman, this is the variety of English with the largest number of native speakers. Okay? Mhm. As well as, of course, non-native speakers. And um, native speakers. Let me correct that. Please write it here. Largest number of native and non-native speakers combined. Okay? Please add here native and non-native speaker because if no, not forget. All right, so we also have other major varieties of English. We have Canadian English, Australian, New Zealand, South African, Indian English. Do you have friends from these countries and you are communicating to them? Did you recognize or are you able to see some differences in their English, in their Englishes? No? Do you have friends? Do you have foreigner friends? No? Meron ba? What about
Yes, ma'am.
foreigner boyfriends or girlfriends?
Some
Chureng.
Filipino.
Okay. Wala. You've never tried communicating with what about classmates? Wala, walang mga international students at
Singlish. Meron po.
Singlish.
Mandarin, ma'am. Mandarin.
What is it? Mandarin, Chinese, English, Chinese English.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, okay. All right. So yun, at least, 'di ba, you can see the difference and how their English has evolved. But yeah, so these are other varieties which we will not be focusing on. Um as well as the British and American because that one you can just look at the examples of your classmates. That's why we had the discussion board for you guys to have those to see that difference or the differences of British English and American English. So um sa exam, I would refer to your examples. Okay, I would refer to your examples and I will be picking some items from there. So let's see. You have to guess if it's British or American, but it will be based on your examples, a discussion board. So I hope you are reading the things that your classmates are posting as well. Doon, okay, right? So all varieties of English share the same basic rule of the language, but certain words or phrases or linguistic constructs may differ. Okay. So again, share the same basic rule of the language, but some words or phrases have different linguistic constructs. Okay. Please remember that. This one, not yet. We're not going to this phrase or this slide yet. Okay. Please just listen carefully. Okay. So at this point, we are exposed to the media. We have access to see other cultures. Example, watching movies where they speak English, right? but their English is a bit different from what you are using. And then do you find have you ever find yourself questioning, no, am I speaking English incorrectly or correctly, no? Is there bakit why is my English different from the others? Or did you take a pause and say and ask yourself, wait, what is the spelling of this word na nga? Have you ever found yourself like in that situation? Because for me, even if I'm a teacher, I do. No, I do. Sometimes I always forget the correct spelling, or I always ask myself the spelling of acknowledgement, or what else? Judgment. Yung mga ganon. And I was questioning myself, is my knowledge of English deteriorating? No? But hindi pala. It's not, because uh one spelling, without the E is correct in the British English, and with the E naman in the American English. Tama ba? It's the other way around. Sorry. Okay. All right. Which one is which? Let me write that. Sige nga. Oh, who gave this example? It's black. Who gave this example? Judgment and judgment. Who have this example? We also have acknowledgement and acknowledgement. Did you put this one as an example, or did you see this one in the discussion board? No? Sino yung mga nagbigay ng similar? Yung may meant. Who gave it? Who gave some example similar to this? Am I still there? Am I still here? Can you still hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay. What examples did you put? So yung judgment here with the E, ito yung British. Okay? Tapos yung judgment without the E, yun pala yung American. Diba? So yung with E is the British. Yung complete. Without the E is American. So there are times na I spelled it like this, dito, and I thought I was wrong. But then, referring back to American English, it is correct pala. So yun lang naman. So sometimes I question myself, and I suppose you guys have those moments too. Do you or no? Not really, ma'am. I don't care if I'm right or wrong spelling. No? Do you have those moments? Like
Sometimes, ma'am.
yeah, sometimes yeah. You will be more cautious on your English, no? Am I am I speaking the correct grammar? Parang incorrect yata. Yun pala, it's correct in another variety of English. Okay, so moving on, another question that people may ask is now, which of the variety is the more dominant? Now, which of the variety is the more dominant? And this is now the answer. All languages are equal. Let's erase this. All languages are equal in functionality, but not in prestige. Okay. What is the meaning of this? Can someone try to explain this? What do you think? What do you think does this sentence mean? All languages are equal in functionality, meaning, in the usage, how they are used, or for as to how they are used, or for what they're going to be used, but not in prestige. What is this prestige? Okay. Wala. Walang mag-a-add ng insights to this. Come on. Any opinion is accepted. Oh, baka yung iba nag-google ha. Nako, you can just say it in your own words. Please lang. Okay? Please say it in your own words. It's okay. We can try to support that. Prestige, bakit nga ba? But not in prestige. Why? So it means ba na some variety of English is more prestigious than the others? Mukha nga because it says here, all languages are equal in functionality but not in prestige, which means hindi pala sila equal in prestige. Okay? In what way? Can someone explain that? Looking at the Philippine or your school setting na lang, no? School setting. Okay. So how can you connect that? And so we have less than a minute. Kaya we have to close our Zoom again and go back to the same link. Okay? Please take that time to think. No, try to explain this. Sige. Try to explain this. If you can explain this, plus points kayo later sa group activity. Sige, let's close Zoom, the Zoom rather, and then let's open a new one. See you later. See you in a bit.
Ilocano.
Pero konti nakakaintindi ng...
Ilocano, ma'am.
Okay. Saan doon yung prestige? You mean because konti lang yung nakakaintindi?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to look then after that. Ano ang niya, implications niya then? So, if konti lang ang nakakaintindi, then what happens now? So, yun. What happens now? Okay, thank you so much. Who was that? Sino yun? Yung kanina na. Peter, ikaw ba yun?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then now si Rayson. Yes, Rayson.
Words in different languages are the same but not the same in terms of grammatical structures. The same reason why most sentences are considered informal language when translated on a word-by-word basis po.
Okay, meron ka ng na-touch ng kaunti, no? You said informal. So, when we say prestige, 'di ba? Do you use it do you use informal words in some prestigious event, let's say, or occasions? Sige, kahit si Rayson na lang din ang sumagot. Okay? So, do you use, because you said there are this, na-touch mo yung informal, no? So, if there are some informal words, do you use it in some prestigious occasions or formal occasions?
No, ma'am.
No, for sure, no. Okay? So, malapit ka na. Okay? Yes, you have a point. Sige. May point ka na. Alright. So, last, sige. Sinong last na mag-attempt? Andun na eh. We have some people who are answering through chat. All language functions the same. All language functions the same as to convey information, but they don't have the same prestige, grammar, and vocabularies. Yes, okay, but yun na yung, basically that's what I just said. Ma'am, all languages function equally for they are all used to communicate. Okay, but not in prestige or worldwide acknowledgement. Okay. For example, eto na. I'm more interested with your example, guys. Yung English language po recognized as a global language that millions of people, even people other than Americans, know and use. Yes, okay. I need more specific example. Okay. Do you know what we are using what English are we using in the university?
American po, ma'am.
American. Yes, American English. Okay. But does it mean that American is more dominant than British? No, right? It doesn't mean that it's more dominant. It's just in the university, we have this standard to use American English rather than British. No? So ito na sinasabi ko na yung one explanation to this, no? In the, let's say, Philippine BPO industries, diba? In the BPO industries, they're also using American English, diba? BPO industries. So, BPO industries, in the academic or professional communication, American English yung ginagamit. Alright? There is this status, may status to a specific audience. Okay? Situation or other contextual elements such as, let's say, geographic locations. Because yun nga, in the Philippines, we are using more often American English. So we can say that in the Philippines, mas prestigious ang, or mas prestigious or mas gamit at highly accepted ang American English. 'Di ba? Because sabi nga ni Peter si Peter ba yun? Because mas naiintindihan to. Okay? When you use British English, baka may mga iba na hindi ka maiintindihan agad dito because it's a different kind of phrase, 'di ba? Did you realize when you were looking at the examples of your classmates, no? Did you realize meron pala kayong hindi alam na English, no? Like they put British and American English and then they showed some example of British English that you didn't know of. So ito pala, did you realize that? Did you have that kind of moment when hopefully binabasa niyo yung examples ng mga kaklase ninyo sa discussion board. So as I was reading as well, may mga hindi din pala ako alam, no? I mean, not pala, but I know, of course, I am aware, no? We do not use British English. That's why there are a couple of phrases there that I also do not know. Okay, so that is what we are saying. Now, we're not using it here. That's why we will not be able to understand that. Okay, so Peter and sino na nga yun? Rayson, no? They have those points right there, no? Na-touch nila. And who else? Oh, sige, yung mga nagbigay na rin ng sagot. Okay. Alright. Moving on. Yan na. So, with all those things in mind, it is undoubted, it is for sure, no? It is obvious that there are different varieties of English that exist. Okay, and it is now known as world Englishes. One person have quoted that, no, and but that we don't need to name him for now. Okay, so world Englishes. Varieties in the English language that emerge as it is used in various contexts around the world. Dito na pumapasok yung word na variety. What is a variety? Can you help me read that? Charisse.
A variety refers to any variant of a language which can be sufficiently delimited from one another in terms of social, historical, spatial, or a combination of these.
Okay, so it's a variety. It's a variety. It's a variant rather of a language which can be sufficiently delimited. What does it mean by sufficiently delimited? It simply means it can be differentiated. Okay, please write it down. It can be differentiated from another. Okay, from one another, rather. Okay, so it can be differentiated in terms of social, historical, spatial, or a combination of these. Let us define what is this social, historical, spatial. Okay, for social, we have, for example, the church, school, family, ano pa? Businesses and government. We also have social class, yung mga yan, or economic status as well. So there are varieties that emerge through these social factors. Okay? Am I too fast? So again, take note, just a social is yun nga, yung mga social factors or social groups, no? Sa paligid natin, church, school, family, business, government, social class, economic status, no? Everything externally, no? External from oneself. For historical naman, for example, the timeline from the past, okay? From the past, we have from the past to the present to the future. How what can we say about this? How we talk today is greatly influenced, no, basically by the historical periods that had happened in the past. Okay, yun yung connection, yung timeline na nga from past to present to future. For example, like the way we adopted the English language in the Philippines, diba? Dating it back to the American occupation in our country, it was greatly contributed by the Americans being the first English teachers. Okay, so we owe it to them, no, for us being able to speak English or having English as one of our second language. Spatial naman, this is when we look at the demographic profile of the people. Andyan na yung age, race, ethnicity, gender, marital status, ano ba? Demographic, income, no? We also have education and employment, no, of the people. And of course, you just have to combine, no? It can be social plus spatial, historical plus spatial, all of these things. All right? Any questions so far?
None po, ma'am.
Oh, okay, none. All right. So, differences. Can you help me read this? Ashley.
Differences can come about for geographical reasons. People who live in different geographic areas often develop distinct dialects, variations of standard English. Those who belong to a specific group, often academic or professional, tend to adopt jargon that is known to and understood by only members of that select group. Even individuals develop idiolects, their own specific ways of speaking.
Okay, so I think that's some of the parts are self-explanatory, no? Differences can come about for geographical reasons, meaning where do the speakers came from, 'di ba? People who live in different geographic areas develop distinct dialects. Okay? Yung mga those who belong naman to a specific group, often academic or professional, they tend to adopt a jargon. They have the jargon na, no? This is like medical jargons. Eto na, di ba? Because they are a group of medical professional. That's why they have this so-called medical jargons. Okay? Yung mga nasa IT, they also have that. Okay? And lastly, we have idiolects. But for this one, for idiolect, we will be explaining it again when we discuss dialect. Okay. What is dialect? Now, dialect refers to a geographical variant of a language. As I've said, geographical variant, it means kung saan nga nakatira yung mga speakers, right? Geographical variant, where you are from, right? Where you are living. Okay? It is a variety of language spoken by a group of people that is characterized by systematic features. Okay? So, example. Is everyone here coming from Luzon or may mga taga Visayas? Or at least you speak Bisaya. Everyone from Luzon. Yeah? Yes? Naririnig niyo pa ba ako, guys?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay,
Naririnig ko
Yes
rin
so
po.
po, ma'am.
so lahat taga Luzon. Okay. So walang nagsabing taga Visaya. So I assume everyone is coming from Luzon. Okay. So looking at Cebuano language or Cebuano rather, Cebuano, we have these dialects. Okay. So what do you call this one? Oh, by the way, sige later. I will add that. We have Cebuano. Cebuano, we have this dialect under Cebuano. No? We have the andyan pa ba kayo? Parang nawala na. Yeah?
Yes po, ma'am. Nandito pa
Yes
rin po.
po,
Buhay pa
ma'am.
kami.
Andito pa kami.
Nandito pa rin.
Okay. Please
Huwag
don't
kang mag-alala, di kita iiwan.
Nax. Okay, don't turn
Oh
off
my
your
God.
camera, okay? Please, yung mga iba nagsipatay ng camera, please switch on naman your camera, okay? I would like it if I can see your faces. So going back, ayan na nga, we have this following dialects of Cebuano. We have standard Cebuano. This is being spoken in Cebu, urban Cebuano, in Metro Cebu. Oh, Cebu Island. Iba pa pala yung dialect nila sa Cebu Island at saka sa Metro Cebu, right? Urban Cebuano. Then we also have Negro Cebuano, Bohol Cebuano, Leyte Cebuano, Mindanao Cebuano, and Davao Cebuano. Okay? So, these are now the dialects of Cebuano. I'm not really particular with, of course, Cebuano because I'm also from Luzon, Pangasinan. But in my, I was looking at examples, yun nga, we have balay, yung balay nagiging bay, yung dalaga nagiging daga, nawawala yung LA, no? Yung letter L tsaka A, nawawala kapag, which one is which again? Dropping of L na nga is noticeable in Cebu. O, kapag nasa Cebu, nawawala yung L. Okay? Pag sa Mindanao naman, may L. So, sa Mindanao, Cebuano, balay. Tapos sa Cebu, naging bay. No? Dalaga, naging daga. Kalayo, naging kayo. Okay? Yung mga ganyang words. Right? So, yun yung differences nila. No? They have almost the same words, but may mga kulang na letters. No? It varies sa let's say, lexical. So phonological, lexical, and grammatical. It varies, no? But still, if they try to speak it, medyo maiintindihan pa rin naman ng other people from other parts of Visayas. Okay, clear tayo doon? Are we clear on
Clear
that? That
po,
is the
ma'am.
dialect. Okay, yan ang dialect. So, can we say, I ask you now, no? Is Cebuano a language or a dialect? What is Cebuano now? Is it a language or a dialect?
Dialect.
Okay. Sige, sinong mga nagsasabing Cebuano is Cebuano ha? The Cebuano lang, no? Is Cebuano a language or a dialect? Raise your hand if you say it's a language. And then yung iba abstain, you're saying it's a dialect. Raise your hand. if you are saying it's a language. Iba gumagaya lang, no? Okay, and the rest, you believe it's a dialect. Okay, so Cebuano now here, this one is a language. Okay, yay! Right, Cebuano now is a language because please remember, a language is often consists of a group of dialects. Language often consists of a group of dialects. Please write that down. Okay, therefore, when one person speaks a language, that person speaks at least one dialect. Yun na yung standard dialect. Standard language, no? That's the standard language. For example, yung standard Cebuano na nga. Okay, and then nagkaroon na siya ng variety because nga yung mga geographical context or factors, we have here urban, Negros, and dialects. Okay. So, would we say that in Philippines, what do you call this one? Dialect ng Kapampangan ang Tagalog?
No, ma'am.
Why? Why not? Why not? Kasi, do you have a reason? Who was that? Yay, may kuryente na. Who was that? Who said no?
Si Emil po, ma'am.
Emil. Oh, bakit? Why not? Come on, sige lang.
Ma'am, because Tagalog is a part of widely used.
Part of what?
Ma'am, Tagalog is ma'am, parang part ng parang yun yung salita din ng Pampanga part.
Ang Kapampangan or Tagalog.
Yes.
But ang
Ma'am, parang
Tagalog
reverse.
naman, ang Tagalog naman saan? Who are coming from Pampanga? Who can speak Kapampangan here? Meron ba? Do we have some who can speak Kapampangan? Wala. Okay, let's use na lang Ilocano. Okay. Meron bang similar words ang Ilocano at Tagalog?
Yes, ma'am.
Like what? Ano kaya? Miko, what are the similar words? I think,
Alam ko, wala, ma'am.
yeah. I think I'm not also knowledgeable to Ilocano. I am speaking Pangasinan. But I would say na they're not they're not dialect of one another. They are languages, two separate languages. And if ever nga na may kapareho, that is just siguro na lang influence, no, borrowed
Ma'am,
from
nag-cut po.
one language. Okay, sorry. Saang part? Okay, so am I clear by now? Clear na ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what I was trying to say, they're two separate languages. And if may kapareho man na words, it is probably because of influence, no, or borrowed. It's either na-impluwensyahan or hiniram na lang. Okay? So, yun. But they are two separate languages because clearly, if someone speaks Ilocano, you cannot understand if you're coming from Pangasinan, di ba? Yes or yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So that's basically it, no, about the dialects. Any questions so far? Wala. So far, so good, yeah? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Pag nag-end yung Zoom later, I will be back with camera ha. So I want to see your faces na din. Si Rayson lang nakikita ko. Okay. What about the rest? Nasaan na ba? Wala. Okay, moving on. We have types of dialect. We have regional dialect, ethnolect, idiolect, and sociolect. Papasadahan lang natin to ng mabilis. No? It would just be very quick because we are going to focus nga on the world Englishes. Okay? Please listen carefully kasi I did not put the definition. So what is regional dialect? Okay, what is regional dialect? I think this is pretty much the same as what we have discussed or as how we define dialect itself. It is it's a geographical variant of a language. Basically, kung saan kang region nang galing, you speak that language. That is the regional dialect. Okay? Clear? Yes, for example, you're from Visayas or the Visayan region, then of course you speak Visayan. Okay, people expect that you speak Bisaya. That's a regional dialect. Okay, clear? We have sociolect, ethnolect. Ethnolect naman tayo. I think this is also self-explanatory. Ano na siya? It means basically minority. Ito yung dialect ng minority or a tribe. Okay? Sorry, napindot. And then we go to idiolect. We have discussed earlier. This is now it depends now on the individual. No? It's how the individual person speaks, no? Covering na nga yung habits, your habit, how you speak, on how you speak. What else? Mannerism, no? On how you speak, speech pattern, etc. Basically, it's just the manner of speaking that is unique to an individual. Speech pattern, etc. That is unique to an individual, that is unique, usage that covers or encompasses vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. That is idiolect. Sa individual siya. Sociolect naman, okay, with the word socio, ito na yung dialect of a certain group. Okay, the keyword here is the group. Dialect of or the how a certain group speaks. Okay, sometimes it often shows because group, no, sometimes it often refers to the factor of economic factor. Okay, that's why one famous example here is Konyo. We have Konyo English. So Konyo is a sociolect. Okay, am I still here? Can you still hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what did I say? What is the famous example of sociolect we have?
Konyo English.
Konyo English. Yung mga konyo dyan, no? Konyo. Konyo. Konyo English. It is a sociolect of Taglish or Englog, let's say, English Tagalog, that is originated from who speaks Konyo?
Si Rayson daw po.
Si Jomero Vives.
Hala. Okay, name dropping na. Okay, usually no, from the younger generations of most often yung mga affluent families, yung mga rich kid, yung mga ganyan, affluent families, and most often in Manila or in the city, let's say in the city. Yan na yung mga konyo. Okay. So it is usually a language that defines a social class. We can put it in that way. A language that defines a social class. Can you give example of konyo?
Yo, pare.
Sorry, pare.
Is yo
Sharks.
pare, konyo?
Oops,
Okay,
ma'am.
yo
Sharks.
pare.
Mga ganun.
Can you buy some tapioca na pare?
Ay, masang pagod.
Yes, okay. You're so funny talaga. Ano pa ba?
Sharks po, ma'am.
Sharks. What is sharks?
Sharks po, ma'am, kasi pating, tapos patingin. Ganun po, ma'am. Ganun po sa
Sharks.
BGC.
Ano ba kami, pre?
Sharks, pare. Ma'am, carpet.
Carpet.
Carpet. Ma'am, rug kasi RUG. Yun din, ma'am. O
What is-
scoops din, ma'am. Scoops.
Dapat pala sinama natin to sa roleplay, no?
Kaya nga, pare.
Kung
Okay, so
meron yung Taglish,
Scoops, ma'am.
magkukonyo daw sila.
may Taglish? No, may inassignan na. Meron bang Taglish? Meron akong nilagay?
Yung Filipino English, ma'am.
Ah, yeah. But konyo? Really? Konyo? Okay. Yeah. Sige. Dun sa mga Philippine English, no?
Mali ata yung nagawa namin script.
Yun ba ang gagawin nyo? Okay, sige.
Mali ata yung nagawa rin namin, ma'am.
Yun
Iba
ba,
nagawa namin.
konyo?
Kasi
Konyo ba
alam,
talaga
may
yun?
phrases na English, tas Tagalog. Pero hindi konyo, ma'am.
Okay.
Ay, okay.
No.
Labahan pa ako
Kasi,
eh.
actually, konyo is a sociolect. So, when I said Philippine English, I think iba rin yung context nun, no? May iba yung context niya. Let's see na lang later. You can still present what you have practiced or what you have came up with. It's
Okay.
okay. Okay, but it doesn't have to be konyo, no? Yung Philippine English na tinatawag natin, it doesn't have to be konyo kasi nga konyo is a sociolect spoken by only a social group, no? Social class language lang yan or dialect. Okay, sociolect rather. It's not dialect, sociolect. So yun. Okay, but it doesn't have to be. It's not necessarily pertaining to konyo. But let's see. Okay, so may mga magpe-present pala ng konyo later. Yeah? Sige, bilisan na natin para ma-enjoy natin yung show later. Okay. So, moving on. Eto na. Here we go. Eto na yung mga ipe-present nyo later. For a while, na-erase na ba natin? Okay. So, pidgin. Let's take a look now. What are the varieties of language, particularly of English language, besides American and British? Okay, meron din tayong iba, no? We already know American and British. So let's take a look at other examples or varieties. We have first pidgin. Pidgin is a new language, no, which develops in situations where speakers of different languages need to communicate but do not share a common, sorry for the typo, do not share a common language. Okay. It is a new language. Keyword here is a new language. A lexifier is a particular language where the vocabulary of a pidgin comes from. Okay. Examples, we have Nigerian pidgin, Chinglish, and we have now the Philippine English. But before we go to the examples, of course, let's elaborate further what is pidgin. Okay, so ang sabi nga, it's a new language na na-develop where speakers speaks different languages, but they need to communicate. So they have to come up with a common way of communicating. All right. Most often, they are languages that arise very suddenly. In other words, no, because there is a need for communication. Right. when does it happen? Sometime in the history, no, dating back to history during colonial times, no. For example, no, during the colonial times, this English-speaking colonial power, for example, no, meron siyang sugar plantation. That colonial power who speaks English has a sugar plantation, and of course, they bring over laborers from various different countries. 'Di ba nga, usually, 'di ba nga that was the kalakaran nga that time, no? Those times, yung mga slave workers, laborers, no, are being sent to work to their country land kasi nga cheap labor or if not slaves. So these laborers naman, okay, they speak different languages. So in order to work together, they need to have a common language. So these laborers try to adopt English. Okay, but since they do this very quickly, they just adopt the basics, yung basic lang, and then nagre-result na siya, it results to the English language being very simplified, no, with the basic vocabulary of English, plus their own, no, their own language. Nagko-combine na, no, together with their non-English language or non-English grammar. Eto na ngayon yung pidgin language. Okay. So this is just one instance where a pidgin language is born, no? From the old time slavery or economic laborers, country colonialism, these things. Okay? Any questions so far?
Ma'am, di namin naintindihan kanina.
Ay, naputol pala ako. Which part? Which part? Okay, I will repeat that again. Let's try to go back to let's open a new Zoom. Okay, let's open a new Zoom para okay na yung connection ko. I will change to Wi-Fi na rin. Sige, open a new Zoom everyone. See you in a bit. Recording. Okay, so what was I saying na nga kanina? Where did we stop? Yeah, the situation where a pigeon is born. So yun nga, 'di ba? Usually saan ako pakat-kat kanina? For example, there was this English-speaking colonial superpower. Meron siyang sugar plantation, and then that power brings in laborers or slaves from different parts of the world to their sugar plantation. So ang mangyayari niyan, these laborers have to learn how to speak English really fast so that they can communicate with one another. And what happens now here is yun nga, basic lang na vocabulary yung natututunan nila. And then they try to combine it with their language, with their grammar in their own language. Kaya nagkakaroon na ng bagong variety ng English we now call pidgin. Okay? That's the basic na instance lang na pinanganak ang pidgin. Okay? Clear tayo doon? Are we clear on that? Did you hear it loud and clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. For the examples, you will be showing that later on para isang bagsakan tayo sa mga presentations ninyo. We have the Nigerian Pidgin group, we have the Chinglish group, and we have the Philippine English group. Okay. Next, we have Creole. Okay. What is Creole? It started as a pidgin, okay, which propagated until it developed patterns and became the first language in a community. Sabi nga nito, it's a type of natural language that developed historically from a pidgin and came into existence at a fairly precise point in time. Typo error again, sorry. Developing patterns and becoming the first language in a community. Okay. So sometimes the pigeon becomes stable. Nagiging stable yung pigeon. For example, yung example nga na sinabi ko sa pigeon kanina, in this slave environment or sugar plantation rather. So yung mga laborers nagkaroon ng anak, no? Nagkaroon sila ng mga kids. Yung mga kids naman na yun, they try to learn this language, pigeon language na na-develop at sinasalita ng mga magulang nila to work to the Americans, 'di ba? So na-develop. So nagkaroon na ng community of speakers for that pidgin language because nga nanganak may mga bata nang nagsasalita nun. Yun na ang kanilang what do you call this one? That's their native language already. Native language is kung ano yung kinalakhan mo na lengguwahe, right? You were born and raised with that language, and that language is spoken in your house. So yun yung native. So meron na tayong native speakers ng pidgin, and that is now nagiging Creole na siya. Okay, that is now the Creole. Okay, examples you have Chavacano, Palenquero. What is Palenquero? Please write it down. Palenquero is African plus Spanish. Okay, but again, this is not Creole English Creole. It's just African plus Spanish. It's not an English Creole. So yeah, we also have Annobonese. This is Portuguese plus Spanish, and you have Jamaican Patois. Okay, Jamaican Patois. Meron tayong group niyan to present later on. Okay, ready na ba? We have, I believe, sa mga groups natin, no, English varieties. And we only have Chavacano, which is not a variety of English. But I just put it. May group ba tayo ng Chavacano? Wala. Wala. We don't have a group of Chavacano. Okay, this one I forgot to put again. But yeah, Creole siya, and basically, if you know the song Porque, that is Chavacano. Okay? Thank you for listening. So yun lang naman ang discussion natin today. Ready na ba ang mga magpe-present?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, hindi
No,
pa.
ma'am. Bye po, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Ready na ba? We will just, take
Be
a look at
gone.
the example.
Ma'am, yung group 1, yung group 1,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
ikaw na lang po yung manood.
You have to present it in class, okay?
Down.
Yung
Ang
roleplay
nakakahiya
natin
eh.
virtual, okay? So kahit magkaiba kahit online lang via Zoom, i-roleplay nyo pa rin, i-acting nyo pa rin. Okay? So, may mga naka-edit ba ang video or on the spot?
On the spot data, ma'am.
Okay.
On the spot, kulang yung oras.
Ma'am, may edit po.
May naka-edit ng video?
Yes po.
Oh, good,
May
good.
gumawa ng script, tapos ngayon gagawin.
Okay. Good, good. Sige, may mga naka-edit ng video. Let me check, no? Group research. Next week, module 7. Okay, we have to present it this week. I'm so sorry. Kasi very tight na ang schedule natin. What is this? Paki-download. Hold on. Ayan. Prepare na, no? What was... Ano to? What is this? What is the script? Bakit naka-GIF? Naka-GIF. Tama ba yung na-send? Cute, heba? What is this? Is this a script?
Ma'am, hindi GIF po yan na umiiyak.
Wala kayong script. Okay, GIF lang yan na umiiyak. Okay. Paano po namin i-present? Paano po yung script namin? Do you have script?
Yes,
Yes
ma'am,
po, ma'am,
meron po.
meron.
Yung
po.
mga may script pakisend dito sa chat para mabasa ng mga kaklase nyo as you act. Okay?
Wag naman para suspense.
Yung puso ko.
Paano nila
Para di nila maintindihan, ma'am.
Of course, we
Para
have to
ma-curious sila.
understand. We have to
Tagalog naman yung sa amin eh. Kaya okay.
Sinong mauuna?
Eh,
Group
number one.
1.
Siyempre, ma'am.
Group
English.
Number one.
Yung group ni Matt
By
Aldrich
group,
para
ma'am.
By group.
By group, ma'am. Group 1.
Nigerian
Group one.
pigeon. Ihuli natin yung mga African. Okay.
Siyempre may huli kami.
Sige, mauna ang Philippine English.
Kaya sila Matt Aldrich para ino po, tapos si Miko Nazareno.
Wag. Hindi ako ready.
Wag, ma'am.
Eh, kami naman. Dali
Ano
lang
mga
naman
code
sa
nyo,
amin.
ma'am?
Philippine English. Sige, mauna ang Philippine English.
Yan lang, ma'am.
Ikaw talaga Peter Bad King.
30.
Sino yung mga Philippine English group? Hindi ko kasi
Salamat po.
Ma'am, wala.
Ang
Yung
Matt
isa
Aldrich
na-
para ino po.
wala.
Opo. Trix pa rin.
Teka lang, pre. Hindi ko naman pinagkakaila.
Group
Ma'am, yung
6.
isa naming group, wala si ano, ma'am. Wala si Shen.
Ano yung sa inyo, Frederick? What is your variety? English variety? Singlish. Oh, okay, Singlish. Sige. Can you share your screen na lang so you can play it? Okay, so later, sige. Unahin na natin ang Philippine English. And for the Philippine English, I will pick. Sino kaya ang mauuna sa kanila? Wait lang kasi. No. Anong group yon? Which group? Yung mga Philippine English? Walang sumasagot para walang matawag. Nako.
Uy, Miko Nazareno daw.
Ano yun, Peter Bad King?
La.
Labas daw.
Shaggy, labas ka daw.
Miko, labas ka daw.
Group 7 and
Okay.
8. Yung
Group 7 and 8. Sige, mauna ang group 8. Group 8, are you ready? Sino ang mga
Di
group
ba kayo
8?
group 8? Ay, doon ako.
Can you switch
Yes.
on your camera?
Ready kami,
Para
ma'am.
maganda.
Kaya lang, tatawagin ko lang yung mga kasama ko, ma'am.
Ready.
Who are the
Wala pa-
members of group 8?
Uy, 30. Pre. Saka na. Ayun nyo, magsasolo na lang ako, pre. Bahala kayo dyan.
Dali, para may enough
Pang
time
nine.
tayo.
Pang 9.
Hello.
Yun. Tapos si 30, ba't nung wala si 30?
Where's your script?
Meron. Ilalagay ba dito, ma'am?
Pakilagay sa chat so that your classmates can download and can go over while you're talking.
Kaya lang po, ma'am. Skip. Ano ba yun?
Ayan, I downloaded everything. Okay. Ready na? Lights?
Ayaw ma'am?
Ay, nag-brown out po.
Nag-brown out pero nandyan pa rin.
Wait lang, ma'am. Wala
Hindi
yung mga
gumagana
kasama
yung
namin,
mic.
ma'am. Dadalawa lang kami.
Ba't dalawa lang kayo?
Wala sila, ma'am eh. Paano yan?
Sige,
lang
just...
dalawa.
Yes, kayo lang dalawa. Go.
Pre,
Kayo lang dalawa may points.
Ano?
Pwede yung yung
Ako
kay
na lahat
Shen.
yung... Ay, sige.
Tapos sa akin yung kayo, Sayas.
Sige.
Did you send your script?
Pwede mag-share screen na lang.
Sige, yeah. Better. Yeah, why not? Sige, please share
Ma'am,
them.
naka-disable.
Okay, hold on.
Kasi nakalagay
One.
kasi yung pangalan nila Sayas dito, sayang. Hindi na sa atin nito.
Who can share all participants? There you go. Can start sharing. Ayan.
Nakikita nyo, ma'am?
Yes.
Sayang, may pangalan pa naman sila dito.
Okay, lights.
Ito na, ma'am. Okay. Kaya na magsabi, ma'am.
Lights, camera. Okay. Ready na, ready na? Sinong the
Um,
director. Sige, ako na. Lights, camera, action.
Hello, good afternoon, class. I'm Teacher Matt, and I will be your teacher. I will be your English teacher for today. Before we begin the lesson this morning, let us ask the guidance of Almighty and naway patawarin tayo lahat ng ating kasalanan at gabayan tayo sa lahat ng desisyon natin sa buhay at gabayan ang ating mga mahal sa buhay. Good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon,
class.
sir. Good afternoon, sir.
How's your day, class? Maganda naman ba?
Apa, sir.
Pero bago tayo magtungo sa ating tatalakayang aral ngayong araw, let me introduce you guys Shenzi Wen from Japan, and now he will be your new classmate.
Thanks, sir. Kamusta kayong lahat?
So let's start our discussion. Can anyone knows what is the three meaning purposive communication and explain?
Meaning making the processes by which people interpret situations, events, objects, or discourses in the light of their previous knowledge and experience.
Okay, next.
Exchange of information. It means conveying dispatches by trading feelings, beliefs, and opinions.
Next.
Sharing of ideas means doing something together with one or more person. In communication, sharing occurs when you convey thoughts, feelings, ideas, or insights to others.
Very good. And now let us proceed to transmission model. Can anyone explain what is transmission model?
Describes communication as a linear, one-way process in which a sender intentionally transmits a message to a receiver.
Okay, very good. Can you guys give some example of transmission model?
Example, pag may pagpupulong, they can communicate and have a message and feedback.
Okay, good. Anyone else?
Sir, through telephone kasi nagbabahagian sila ng ideya at komento sa isa't isa.
Okay, very good. Okay, class, that is for today. Goodbye, class.
Goodbye, sir.
Have a nice day.
Goodbye, sir.
Ma'am, thank you po. Yun lang
What
po.
happened? What was that? What happened? That's not really the Philippine English that I was looking for. Where is the Philippine English part dito?
Ma'am, yung ano ba yun, ma'am? Yung konyo, ma'am, yung ano, ay, Paris
yung
start
Not
tayo, pare. Ganun ba yun?
really. Pwede rin yung konyo,
O ba
but
dapat?
for example, like when we say hey oh my god, my teacher again is high blood. This is Philippine English. No, because high blood in American English is ano ba yun? It's sakit siya, 'di ba? High blood. But when you say na high blood si teacher, it doesn't mean that she needs to go to the hospital. It means she's angry, right? This is what I was looking for.
Ma'am, ang akala namin basta may Tagalog din sa may ano.
Taglish.
Yes,
No.
Taglish.
Okay, don't worry. Sige, let's give them a big round of applause later on. Don't worry. You will still have chance later. Sige. Thank you so
Pwede
much.
bang baguhin agad yun, ma'am? Pwede bang baguhin yun, ma'am?
Yes,
Ulitin
later.
kami ulit.
Don't worry. Oo.
Okay.
May accent po ba dapat, ma'am?
Pwede, with character din, no? Kung teacher ka,
Sige.
dapat teacher. Pag nanay na galit, dapat galit. Okay. Later. Next, Filipino English Group 7. Please share your script na rin.
Wala yan na.
Ala, yan na nga.
Wait lang, asan na yun?
Let's go, Cedric.
Kita ba yung script, ma'am?
Yes, okay na. Right.
Okay.
Lights, camera.
Wait lang, eh.
Wait lang, ma'am.
Hindi ako ready.
Wait lang, ma'am.
Wait lang, nandito ba lahat? Dito, tas EJ.
Oo.
Okay.
Oh, game.
Okay, lights, camera, action.
Anong oras kayo pupunta sa Christmas party? Magbubudol fight ata tayo sa bandang dulo.
Eat all you can ba yan?
Budol fight nga, di ba? Siyempre, eat all you can yan.
Sorry naman. Nga pala, dun sa Christmas party, makaka-chance ka na sa crush mo, Cedric.
May plano na ako, don't worry.
Anong plano mo? Sabihin mo para baka makatulong pa kami.
Aayain ko siya na mag-video kaming dalawa pagkatapos ng Christmas party natin.
Wait lang, saan pala tayo mag-meet?
Sa may bandang overpass ako bababa. Kayo nga eh.
Aling overpass?
Yung malapit dun sa may banda ng vulcanizing shop.
Mamaya na yan. Tanuin muna natin kung paano maka-chance si Cedric.
Sabi ko nga, di ba, mag-video kami.
Yun lang? Paano pag pumalpak yan?
Kaya nyo yan. Wait lang, punta lang ako sa comfort room saglit.
Ano bang plano mo sa kanya?
Hindi ko pa alam.
Baka naman may tinatago ka sa amin, ha? Baka live-in na pala kayong dalawa, di mo sinasabi.
Ano yun? Ano na pinag-uusapan nyo? Ba't ka tumatawa?
Sabi ko kasi baka live-in na si Cedric tsaka crush niya eh.
Hoy, hindi kaya.
Ay, baka nga magka-bed space na sila eh.
Naka-double deck daw sila.
Mga loko-loko kayo. Ay, wait. Speak of the devil. Nag-chat siya. Nagpapaturo dun sa assignment natin sa math.
Sige, mamaya na ulit. Diyan ka muna sa crush mo, mag-baby time muna kayo.
Tawag na lang uli kayo mamaya. Bye na muna. Good luck sa inyo.
And ma'am, yun siya.
Okay.
Ma'am, ito yung na-research naming English-Tagalog words. Chancing it all you can live in. Basta yan. Tapos ma'am, gumawa na lang kami ng script gamit yung words na yan.
Alright. Okay, good. Malapit na din. Okay, muntik lang pero malapit na. So that one then, palakpakan natin sila. Yes, you're also almost there. But the English Tagalog words, it's also siguro part lang siya ng hinahanap natin, okay, na presentation. Okay, but yes, you can do that. So next, would you come up with still the same if you will put it in English? Will you still have the same script if you will put most of it, like at least 80% in English? No, because one Philippine English also is, when people say, yes, I called her already. You can also have this already. No, parang may already ba? That is also Philippine English. Okay? Kasi 'di ba we have this na. Like I cannot explain, but we have this already. I forgot. Nakalimutan ko. I have to see your script again. But I called her already. Yung ganon. And in American English, I already called her. Parang ganon, 'di ba? But yeah, let's see. Okay? But good job. Good job at least. Okay, okay naman siya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Next, can we have the Singlish group? Group 1. Singlish group, can you also share your script? Share screen? Kayo na ang mag-play. Just share the screen and then please play. Where are my Singlish group? Group 1. Okay, group 1 Singlish. Okay, audio check. Galingan nyo, ha? Singlish is one of the language close to my heart. Parang walang audio.
Yung PowerPoint presentation.
Walang audio, ma'am.
Yeah, walang audio.
Wala.
When you click share, meron dun sa lower left, share audio. Okay, meron sa lower left, share audio. Okay. Ayan, meron na.
Ayo! Eric, how you score in exam?
I did pass, Lay.
How come you stuck very much?
Never mind. I will just study hard next semester lah.
Do you want to go to the restaurant? Yeah, I will chop some table. Can or not?
Don't want. I feel shagla after failing my grade A.
Okay. Eric, you go to movie Bojo ah?
Don't be kaipo lah. I'll invite you next time to a movie.
But I saw you with someone. That your girlfriend. Oh, you guys are like children. You play like that.
Mind your own business.
You remember when we ate McDo? You say, "Walao so spicy, buatan." Oh my god.
Hey, so suwai. But you eat so little, but you was shagla.
You see when I eat effortlessly.
Hey, I have seen lah.
Sorry, Yocho lah.
Okay. Don't be kaipo lah.
Your iPhone you. It looks atas.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, papaya.
Don't forget we have a group work lah.
Oh, alamak, I forgot about it. Okay, now what time? Let's start a group work for passing grade lah.
Okay, very good. I feel like I'm in Singapore. Who are the two actors? Parang Singaporean talaga sila.
Si Eric at Michael po, ma'am.
Wow, very good. No, very good. Parang Singaporean talaga. Kuhang-kuha yung accent. Very good. Okay. Let's see. Sige. I will comment on your performances hopefully if we have time, but I don't think so. Medyo tight din. Next meeting I will try to comment, but I am really impressed with that. Okay, group number 2, Singlish.
Nakata ma'am,
Group number
na.
2.
Nahiya na sila ma'am. Magaling daw yung nauna.
That's why I tried to make it like 2 groups kasi you will also choose who acted it more or like who acted better. Mag-vote kayo, okay? Naka-video din. Taray ng mga Singlish. Okay.
Ma'am, don't expect too much po.
Okay, sige. Nag-disclaimer agad. Alright. Please play.
Minadali po. So, ma'am, di ko ma-play. Wait now.
Ay, yamak. What happened? What happened, le? Sino nga yung actress ng group 1? You will also vote later on yung mga best actor tsaka best actress. Okay? Don't worry. Later, I will announce something. Sige, go. No audio? Or wala pa ring audio talaga?
Ma'am, wala po.
Oo, walang audio. I guess you have to do the same thing what they did, no? I think sa lower left when you are sharing, you're pressing the share button, you have to press sa lower left share audio.
Singlish language is an English-based Creole language spoken in Singapore.
Hello?
Hello, Auntie.
R.
This is Rose again. I need to do another party. Can I order food from you guys?
Yeah. Can what you want are?
What's the menu this weekend?
Are this week are? Fly rice and beef fly rice are?
Oh, I like fried rice.
You want are? Chicken curry?
Yeah, chicken curry is good. What kind of drinks can you give us, Auntie?
Drinks you we have the fruit juice. We have also soft drinks live coke.
Sorry, what drink is that?
Coke. Medium coke also got. Big coke also got. Which one you want? Also, can country coke for a price of one? I give you like that. Or
Wow, what a great heart. I will take that, La. When can you deliver the drink?
you tell me the food how many. The coke also how many I give you.
Okay, thanks, Auntie. I confirm again later.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'm not what is R? I'm not really sure what R. R. And you are pronouncing it as R. Okay. Um good effort then. I'm not just sure with R and kulang pa yung pag acting no into yung voice acting sa when it comes to getting this correct Singlish accent. But nonetheless, good, no? You can still improve on that. Okay, we still have siguro 3. Hopefully, no? We can finish everyone. Pero, Diyos ko, 6 pa. Let's have the Jamaican Patois. Jamaican Patois. Group 9.
Group 9. Isa.
Group 10 tayo, nice.
Group 9. Jamaican Patois.
Hoy, group 9 daw.
Yung group 10 na lang
Group 9
daw.
daw. Wait lang.
Group 9.
Okay. Lights, camera. Action. Oh, sana.
Good evening, everyone. This is Group 9 presenting on Jamaican Patois Creole. Our presentation would be a simple conversation using various terms and words of the said Creole. Our story begins with our main character named Emile, who traveled all the way to Jamaica in order to tour in the country and visit his long friend named Lloyd.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I ask you a question?
Nobody.
Oh. I'm looking for a friend, but I don't know where to find him. I'm going to this restaurant to meet my friend. Did you know where it is? I get it. Very well. Thank you very much, ma'am. You helped me big time.
Yeah, on, my friend. Welcome. Good.
Oh, still have some? Oh, do you still have some more? Si Luis? Luis.
Clear ba yung voice ni Feby, ma'am?
Medyo hindi clear kanina.
May
Yeah.
ulitin.
Yeah, okay. You can proceed to Luis and Emil.
Okay, ma'am.
Sige lang.
After a few minutes of walking, Emil finally arrived at the restaurant and saw his friend waiting for him.
Hello, Midrin. It's been a long time. How do you do?
I'm good, my friend. How about you?
Me good, thank you.
I'm glad you are.
Thanks. You hungry? Me hungry.
I bet I am. It was a long day today, and I'm looking forward to trying popular dishes here.
No problem, my friend. May I help you with that?
Thank you. Amen.
Okay. Good. All right. So, hindi clear yung kay Feby kanina. But it's okay. I will give you again another chance for that later on. Let's have the Chinglish. We have Jamaican Creole, no? Group 10. Stay put lang. Let's have the Chinglish. Group 6.
Wait lang po, ma'am. This will stop on the share screen. Yes.
Naku, we only have 3 minutes. Let's mag-end kaya. Let's try to
Yes
open
po,
a new
ma'am.
Zoom. Or, okay. Let's try to open a new Zoom na lang para hindi makat yung presentation nyo. Anyway, we still have 10 minutes. Okay? So, I can squeeze probably 2 more groups. Okay. So, sige, let's open a new Zoom link.
No, I order now. Me know what food I eat.
Okay, sir. I'll take your order then.
Me want soup and chicken and rice.
Is that all you want to order, sir? We have much more varieties of food available.
Yes, that I want.
Okay, sir. So you've ordered chicken with soup and rice. Is that correct?
No. I ordered soup with chicken and rice.
Okay, sir. Would you like some juice or tea with that?
No, water good. Thank you.
Here's your order, sir. 1 bowl of soup, chicken with rice, and a cold water. Enjoy your meal, sir.
Thank you. Waiter.
How can I help you, sir? Was your meal good?
Yes. Food good. Chef good. How much all?
Just give me a moment, sir, and I'll get back with your bill. Here's your bill, sir.
You are good waiter. I give you tip.
No, sir. Your appreciation of my service is good enough.
No. I give you tip.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your kindness, sir.
Yes, I come back.
Thank you, sir. Come again.
Chinglish is an informal form of written or spoken English that is influenced by Chinese vocabulary and grammatical structure and is used primarily by native speakers of Chinese. For example, when they are asked about how much they like something, they might give a response like, I very like, though what they really mean is, I like it a lot. The idea is the same when you translate a Filipino sentence to English on a word-by-word basis. For example, if you translate the sentence, sinabi kong huwag kang pumunta, pero pumunta ka pa rin. Ngayon, tignan mo. It would go something like this. Told you not to go to, but you still go to. Now look at. Even though their sentences frequently have unclear meanings, it is still an effective way to overcome the barriers of communication with the person they are talking to.
Wow. Okay, very good. Bakit mag-isa lang ni Rayson? bakit mag-isa lang? Siguro, did the others help you doing the script?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, alright. So, may contribution naman yung iba.
Talaga ba?
Okay. So, we will not have enough time already
Nice.
because it's already 6:07. Last 3 minutes, please write your names in chat. I will be checking those names later on sa aking
Thank you po,
attendance book.
ma'am.
Please write your names in chat. Don't leave yet. No, may announcement pa ako. Again, please write your names in chat. Don't leave yet. That was quite entertaining, no, for those who presented today. Sige, next meeting, film viewing. Okay, film viewing tayo next meeting. Hopefully, during synchronous, but if hindi kaya, then i-async natin yun. But mas masaya kung synchronous yung film viewing. Film viewing because this time I want you guys to record those script, okay? Or those rough acting that you did today, yung mga role-playing na ginawa nyo. For Singlish, which group na ngayon? Number 1, is it? Very good na yun. I don't think you need to do anything pa. That was really good, okay? That was really good, okay? I was very much entertained. But if you want to make it better, then why not? Because film viewing tayo plus nominations kung sino yung mga best actor, best actress sa buong class, plus who did it better, group 1 versus group 2, group 3 versus group 4. Okay, yung mga ganyan. So, Singlish, who acted better, no? Singlish category. Okay, did you all get what I raised on number 1? Did you get the announcement? Please work on that. Okay, and we will have our film viewing. We will watch all of your presentations. Wala nang on the spot ha. Please naka-edit yung video with subtitles. Okay? Yep. You can just follow what the Singlish group did. Actually, both are good, really good because they how do you call this one? Nagawa nila yon in just one day. Really good a video, no? Pati si Rayson, really good. Really good din yung group na yan. No? So, beyond expectation. Alright? Did everyone wrote their names on chat already? I will save it. Okay. Okay na. Lahat nakasulat na ng pangalan sa chat. Going once, going twice. And there you go. Thank you so much, guys, for today.